start tonight with a major blow to one of California's strictest gun control laws. A federal court ruled that a state law requiring background checks to buy firearms ammunition was unconstitutional. Now, some say this is a step back for gun safety, while others think this is part of common sense gun laws. Andrea Nakano has a look at both sides of the issue.
The 2015 mass shootings at a San Bernardino County office killed 16 people, including both shooters that carried out the attack. The next year, California voters supported Proposition 63 to require background checks for those buying ammunition.
To me, it really is, a peculiar feature that these two federal judges are striking down the will of the people as well as the will of the California legislature.
John Donahue is a law professor at Stanford University. He feels the law made sense since roughly 400,000 guns were stolen last year.
Guns are stolen all the time because gun owners leave them in unlocked cars very often. And so if you can at least impose a restraint when the bad guy goes to get ammunition, you're screening out people who the law says should not be having access to firearms.
Bradley Stolfi from Cloverdale disagrees, but says he supports common sense gun laws. He shared his thoughts with us when background checks on ammunition were first signed into law.
Every firearm should require a background check, and it should be thorough.
Stolfi equates a background check for a firearm to getting a driver's license. He says once people pass the process, drivers are no longer required to get background checks every time they fuel up. He does, though, advocate for stricter training to become a gun owner, since guns and ammunition have evolved since the Second Amendment was drafted more than 230 years ago.
I don't see any need for any magazine to be able to hold more than 10. That's going to get me in a lot of trouble with guys I know, but that's what I think.
While the Ninth Circuit Court's decision will most likely be appealed, Professor Donahue wonders about the broader impact the decision will have on gun ownership. He says this might give gun lobbyists ammunition to attack background checks for firearm purchases.
Certainly, there has been an effort that has gotten support from the U.S. Supreme Court to be very, very aggressive in implementing the Second Amendment in these types of challenges, and many things that I thought would not have been struck down have in fact been struck down.